Hello everybody and welcome to the crypto session brief. We're on Wednesday the 5th of April 2023 and we're set to talk about crypto markets, of course, in the crypto session brief. So Ethereum, probably the biggest mover of the day so far, up over 5% I think on the day now, and that is because there's an upcoming upgrade on the Ethereum network and it's funneling capital to Ether and staking focused tokens as traders likely expect high prices for these assets in the future. So now we've seen open interest, or basically the number of unsettled derivative contract for Ether futures. They rose over $5.6 billion in worth over the past 24 hours. So basically some more interest coming into trading Ethereum, so more liquidity coming in, and that's ahead of something called Shapella. It's something from Shanghai and Capella, two major Ethereum network upgrades basically that are expected to occur simultaneously on April the 12th, so not too far away. Shapella will allow investors to withdraw their Ether stake on the Ethereum blockchain, as staked Ether cannot be withdrawn or freely traded currently. So some are saying the event could prove bullish for Ether in the future as staking and capturing yields directly from the blockchain becomes more accessible to users. Okay, so that's where we're at on Ethereum. From a technical perspective, we've broken through that 1850 high, so this is basically, we're now trading at new yearly highs for Ethereum, and we've also looked to pierce through the ascending trend line. Remember, we did see an initial rejection off there. You can see this red bar on the H4, so intraday we saw a rejection, but then that news has seen the breakthrough. So is that the catalyst now to see this market have a nice rally into that 2000 handle, which is not too far away, 90 points away. We need to see a bit more momentum. We need to see this trend line hold now, and we can continue now. We can look to use this trend line now as support to get to get to 2000. Really need to see it hold above there, at least on an intraday perspective. Otherwise, it's a fade, and we're back into 1850. BTC is not really reacting to that news, unsurprisingly, because it's Ethereum related, and BTC is actually relatively I'm not going to say flat because we are trading higher, but we are flat if you look at it again over the past few weeks. So we haven't really moved much, to be honest, on BTC. Have been moving slightly though, and some of these markets absorbed the latest jobs report yesterday. The JOLTS job openings came through slightly softer. Again, just could be a sign that we've got a weakening US economy on its way, and that might play into the hands of the Fed, who then might be less aggressive on their overall rate hiking path. So that is basically the current narrative, isn't it? That bad news has been good news for risk assets, and we saw a little bit of a move on that yesterday in BTC and followed through today. Litecoin is up against some technical resistance. You can see it 95, pretty big level. This, as you can see, this is if we're on the H4 time frame here, but you can see that horizontal resistance going back here. A lot of price interaction, a lot of wicks coming into here and rejecting off. And you've got the build-up of pressure with a lot of high lows heading into this particular level. So there's a real build-up of pressure. Can we get the breakthrough? Over the past hour or so, we have just seen a knockback off that very point of 95. So that's the key level to watch moving forward for LTC. Litecoin, Ripple volatility has calmed down a little bit. As you can see here, I did suggest yesterday, path of least resistance to me seems to be back down into the point 4445. But having said that, we've actually moved higher on the past day or two. So that's Ripple, that's cryptos, that's markets for today. What have we got on the economic calendar that could be that cryptos could be sensitive to? There's not too much, to be quite honest. We've got in the afternoon a lot of ISM PMIs to come out, so probably if anything we've got to watch that. But apart from that, not too much else going on. So keep you all posted inside the crypto chat room anyway, and any market reactions later on to the PMIs. We'll see if any flow comes into or out of cryptos on the back of those, but generally not really market moving. I'll leave it there for now. I'll see you all inside the chat room. Thanks for listening and all the best of your trading. Bye for now.